Alrighty, the WZ-131GFT, Chinese TD, as said, tech tree beauty, and it surely is a beautiful wagon. In a land where premium vehicles are everywhere, isn't it great to look at a tech tree and find a little vehicle in there which is, you know, pretty much OP. I've got it on 64% at the moment after 33 games, and I was surprised to see that that's pretty much the same as the Flat Panzer, which I think is completely OP, always has been, fantastic tank. So, like I said, over the same number of games, it's actually a more effective vehicle, which says a lot about it, actually. It says a lot about the tank. So I'm going to play a couple of games. I had it up to about 72%, something like that, but then I started trying to ace the tank, and you got to play slightly different when you're going to ace something. If you really want to push an issue, it takes some more risks. So my win rate dropped a bit. It's also Saturday in Blitz, and Saturday in Blitz absolutely sucks. Man, it's so painful. And the first game pretty much demonstrates what Saturday in Blitz looks like. So I'm going to play this game. I'm going to try and ace the tank. I'm not going to, spoiler alert, but stick with me. I'm going to push left. Now, things to know about this tank. First off, no armour. None. Zero. Let's be really boring and look at the tank in Armour Inspector. No, let's not bother. Oh, that's my dog. Wait, do you want to go down? Do not, under any circumstances, yellow this tank. It has no armour. Do not get shot by a KV2, an SU-100Y, or anything that fires heat, because that will ruin your day. So, that's the first thing. However, I don't think in life armour is not everything. So, camouflage, exceptional camouflage. So, I run it with a camo net, and you can make shots across the map, and no one has a flaming clue where you are. Watch this shot, I'm going to track him. Why didn't I fire HE? I'm an idiot. But anyway, notwithstanding that point, camo value is off the scale. I've run this thing around literally under the noses of the red guys, and they've not spotted it. It's unfeasibly low slung and hard to spot. It's amazing. Next thing, gun. Exceptional gun. Very accurate for a Chinese tank. I love the accuracy on the gun. It kicks out a nasty load of damage. I mean, you can one-shot stuff, anything like that. 173, there you go, no problem at all. I mean, average roll 260, 270. High rolls much higher. You're hitting over 300 on a high roll for the whistles and bells in a tier 6 game, and that's nasty. That will spoil someone's game. But I think finally, it's the mobility of the damn thing. It traverses amazingly for a TD. I don't think anyone's actually managed to COD me in the tank. It's really hard to get around. It's tricky. It's a tricky little bugger to get hold of. And the speed on it is exceptional as well. You can think it and do it and get where you want to get to and deliver a nasty buttload of damage. So here we go, KV2, watch this shot, watch it, ow, there you go, 631, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, boys and girls, don't get shot by a KV2, do not get shot by a KV2 in this. That has ruined my day, believe me, that was not good. I could go off on a subtext about Saturdays in Blitz and how there's lots of KV2s, SU-100Ys, SU-100s, driven by skillless, bloody annoying people and smashers and blah blah blah, and how I'm trying to run light tanks and TDs with no camo, with no armour, and get bitter about life because I'm trying to do the right thing and I'm getting smashed by people left, right and centre just driving big derpasauruses, but I'm not going to. There goes the ARL. So I'm on 2.1k damage, and this is very strange, okay, this whole occurrence which is about to occur. There's a Stug, so I cap the Stug, right, and I get a reasonable roll into him. And I'm actually thinking he's AFK, but who would have known? It's not. He must have just been sat on spawn for the entire game. Now, let's be fair to the Stug. I mean, who would have thought? Not me, clearly. What a wicked tactic. So I'm saying to the team, this is Saturday in Blitz. So let me do my Saturday in Blitz rant. So this is Saturday in Blitz. I'm saying to the team, I've put, what is it? 2.4k in? I haven't bounced anything, but I won't. But anywho, I'm trying to say to them, I mean, I'm using chat for good. I'm not being abusive. I'm just saying points. We've got KB2 and a Sentinel, right? They're both tier 6 tanks. They've got to deal with a Stug. I mean, it's a bloody Stug. It's a tier 5 tank. I mean, I love the Stuggy, don't get me wrong, but I mean, just deal with the Stug. And I'm going like, oh man, Saturdays in Blitz. It's So at the end, I just say lol, because I could say so many other things, and I'm determined not to be abusive in chat, so I'm not going to be. I did have a thumbs down them because, frankly, just gets to me. Anyhow, they probably didn't deserve it. I should probably retract. Not the military on the matters anyway. But anywho, second game. It's not actually the second game. I played about 6. My win rate's dropped in the tank by about 8% or something because it's Saturday in Blitz. Saturday in Blitz sucks. Anyhow, I finally get a tier 6 game. And when I say tier 6, I actually mean tier 6. I'm top tier. So I'm looking at this going, right. So back to the tank. If you are playing this tank and you're top tier, you're actually playing tier 6 tanks and you're seeing tier 5, it's amazing. It's a fantastic tank, and I would say to anyone who wants to listen to me, get it. It's superb. If you watch what it can do when you get a fair fight, it is exceptional. So I'm going to push left on Faust, and I'm going to take shots into these guys as they come across to A. And it's fairly common if you look at the red team, you look at their tank composition, they're always going to push A, and I get that, and they're not doing the wrong thing. This AMX is really not long for this world, and look at the gun go to work on him. Oh my god, beautiful. Tier 6, that's a 326 roll into the AMX. I could have HG'd him, but actually I played this tank quite a bit, and the rolls you get just with standard ammo, and I don't think I've shot any APCR the whole time I've played it, but just the rolls you get out of the gun, unmodified, just rolling AP, are exceptional anyway. And frankly, I like my shots to stay stuck, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to push up onto A, and I'd like to personally thank this MT25 for his hit points, so I'm going to track him up. And strangely, he's not going to look at me. You know those games where you're just blessed. It's just like, okay. So we're up to 1.6k, and we got a T25, but if you look, I've got full crew skills, and I'm basically up for a full roll, so I'm going to push this guy. And boy do I get a full roll, so that's 350 into the T25. I know the M4's behind me. Get an average roll, knocked into him, pull back, M4 finishes him, no worries at all, onto the scavenger. And life is good. Life right now is good, and here is a tier 5 scavenger, and this is what this tank will do to tier 5s. I'm not going to ram him. I know it's tempting, but frankly, don't ram this tank. It's not a ramming tank. Do not mistake for a Russian bias tank. It is not one of those. You do not ram in it. And I just think, well, okay, let's push around here, and you can see I'm going right, but as I go right, I see the SU-100Y, and I'm like, ooh, serendipity. How lovely. So I'm going to just get the gun working on him, and look at the DPM and the gun work. It just works when it works. It's a little bit cynical. I've tracked him up deliberately because I'm going to get assistance damage, and I'm chasing an ace. I pop him for 212. I put the gun in the air, 3.5k, and that, boys and girls, is enough to ace the tank. But aside from all of that, I really do think you should buy this tank. It is exceptional. It's an exceptional tank. I hear the rest of the line is even better. according to a lot of the contributors, so I'm going to move on up and see if they're right. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.